Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about how to make bedtime a positive experience. Hey guys, so in this video I'm sharing with you how to make bedtime a positive experience. Bedtime tends to be a part of the day that's really hard for a lot of families. In fact, I've even had parents say that it is the worst part of their day or the hardest part of their day. And I get it. It makes sense. Not only is it the end of the day, you as the parent are tired, maybe you have other things that you need to do or want to do, and having a child that doesn't even seem tired is not necessarily an enjoyable thing to be having to deal with. So let's talk about how we can make this a fun and positive experience, not just for you as the parent, but for the child as well. The first thing that I want to look at is, what does your bedtime routine currently look like? Um, I know a lot of families who don't really initiate a strong bedtime routine until their child is closer to 18 months, 2 years old. I kind of get that as far as, that first year your sleep schedule can kind of be all over the place as far as babies waking up to feed, babies waking up a lot, you're transitioning from, maybe in your bedroom or in your bed to in their own room or in their own crib. So there's a lot of factors going on in that first year. And so once that first year kind of calms down a little bit, you kind of settle into a rhythm and a routine. It kind of dawns like, oh, now we need a bedtime routine as well. It's not that uncommon that I work with families who don't really have a bedtime routine in place. If you don't have a bedtime routine in place, there can be a lot of issues associated with that, not just regarding the evening part of your day. It can start trickling into other aspects of your day as well. It can cause your child to maybe be a little bit more emotional or possibly even angry. If a child is not getting a consistent sleep routine down, they're tired, they're a little more groggy, they are having a harder time focusing and understanding things. So really having a bedtime routine is very critical for all families to have, regardless of what it looks like. And some of the things that we want that bedtime to include is it to be a calming, relaxing, enjoyable atmosphere. We don't necessarily want to see a lot of running around and all of that. We want to slowly start seeing day as bright, light, sunny, movement, and we kind of want bedtime to be warm, inviting, calming, dark atmosphere for our children. We also want to create the same flow every night. This might not necessarily be at 7 p.m. we do this and 7:30 we do that. It simply just means the flow to your day or your flow to your evening. This is going to come first, and then this is going to come second, and this is going to come third. So if you don't have a bedtime routine, we have a free bedtime cheat sheet available for you. There is a link in our description, and it gives you some tips and tricks on how to establish a bedtime routine. But if you do have a bedtime routine and you're still kind of feeling like, you know what, our bedtime routine isn't working, I'm getting mad and frustrated, they're getting mad and frustrated, it's just kind of, some people will even go as far as saying it's a lost cause for us to have a bedtime routine. So if you do kind of have a bedtime routine and you're looking to kind of switch it, again, I encourage you to also check out our bedtime cheat sheet as well. There's a link in the description. Let's look at one of the main problems for why our children are having a hard time with bedtime. If you are having some struggles with your bedtime routine, let's look at a very common reason for it. The reason is this. We as parents kind of get overwhelmed with bedtime. If we know that toddler's gonna ask for another drink and they're going to, not put their pajamas on, and they're, gonna do this and they're not gonna do that. We kind of start building up in our head like, well, tonight it's going to be different, and they're going to do this, and they're going to do that, and they won't do that. We can actually project that to them, as far as even saying, you know, everything's fine and great, we're having a great evening, and we kind of look over and we notice like, oh, we should probably start getting ready for bed. We can start changing to our children and start saying things like, it's almost time to put your PJs on, and you are putting your PJs on tonight, and you are not going to be running around, and you will sit and do this. And so even like before bedtime is even officially happening, we're already kind of creating it like it's going to be this event, and it's going to be rough, and there needs to be a you versus me, and we're in a contest, and I'm gonna win tonight, and you just wait and see. And that can be overwhelming and intimidating to a child, and really cause them to not want to do a bedtime routine, or cause them to feel like they suddenly have to fight with you because you are essentially coming off like you're fighting with them. So one of the ways that we can go about this for both us and our child is to understand that sleep is a normal part of our day. Just like we have a meal time and a play time, maybe we have, you know, bathroom or diaper changes times, where there are set parts in our day where sleep happens. Sleep does not need to be this huge chaotic event. Sleep does not even need to be a big event. It's simply a part of the day that happens. And so reframing that in the same context that we would for our children, like, okay, hey, it's time to eat lunch, and oh, hey, it's time to clean up or go to the store, take a nap, go to bed. Reframing for our children bedtime in that parameter, like it's a normal part of the day. Everybody goes to sleep. Everybody, you know, has a bedtime. Everybody has a spot to sleep. That can be really huge in making bedtime an enjoyable experience, because you're now creating it as part of your routine. It's not necessarily a part one and this bedtime horrible experience thing. You're just kind of bringing it into your day, and it's a part of your routine. It's a part of your day. I've worked with families where me simply reframing that for children in a matter of days, 2, 3 days, 4 days. I have toddlers who were absolutely screaming, running through the house, suddenly being very calm and happy about bedtime. I've had children who were watching movies or on their tablet until they just fell asleep. Again, reframing in this format, day 3, day 4, they're going to bed, it's a normal part of their day. They're not fighting it anymore. This does not necessarily mean that they are falling asleep right away. It simply means that the bedtime battle, getting them to bed, is no longer an issue. And our goal for bedtime is that they are able to go to their bed, be in their bed, and be happy and confident and comfortable in their bed environment, sleeping environment. So that's that, you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Does your child have an issue with bedtime? Do you guys consider it part of your day? Do you guys make it a issue? Is it a non-issue? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Subscribe to us here on YouTube as well. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in our next video.